Big nose.
No. Big nose?
Yeah.
That's messed up. Who? I have no idea.
Mine.
Oh, he had a big nose?
Yeah.
Well, hello guys. Welcome back to episode 3.
Welcome back to 2Brownies. This is episode 3, y'all, and here we have Miss.
I'm Milan Matthew, and here we have
Priscilla Montoya. Very nice to see you guys again. So we went ahead.
Oh, it's just a package.
Okay. I was like, were you expecting good?
No.
Okay, guys. So we asked you online for you guys to submit any dating / situationship / friendship situations going on, you know?
Yeah.
And I know in 2023, the dating world is very difficult. We understand you. And us that have absolutely no dating experience will tell you what is going on, you know? And we'll give you advice.
Yeah, we got you. And so we had asked online and on our email to browniespodcast@gmail.com. So in the future, if you want your situationship, whatever answered, go ahead and email that, and you will get priority if you email.
Yes.
But yeah, let's just get straight into it.
Let's get rolling, guys.
Yes.
Do you want to go first with one of yours? I'm actually very curious to what they said on yours.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
I'm going to keep it anonymous just in case.
Yes.
And yeah, so we'll give them nicknames, okay?
Okay.
Or maybe the first letter of their name or something. So this is N.
Okay.
Okay, so this is their DM. So this guy asked me out, but I realized he was emotionally unavailable and was putting no effort, and he agreed. So I said, let's not date anymore. But he says he still wants to be friends, and that could lead to something. No need to rush things. Advice. I asked, and apparently he genuinely does like me, but he agreed he has a problem, and it's even the reason why his last relationship failed. LOL. My friend sent me a reel. He's not the love of your life. He's just 6'2". You know that audio?
He's not the love of your life. He's just another man. Hey, with your girl.
So what do you think?
So, situation is, she and this guy, they officially dated for a little bit.
Well,
they were seeing each other.
I think a little bit. She said, this guy asked me out, but he's emotionally unavailable. But he wants to be friends. No need to rush into anything.
But I feel like it's a sticky situation going from like a talking stage to just being friends. Because what does that really entail? Because like friendship is friends.
Yeah.
But then are you leaving out certain details of stuff that being messed around with? Because let's be real honest with each other. Do you believe you can actually be real friends with someone after being involved in an emotional relationship?
Ooh, I don't know. It depends on the situation. Okay. I think I've seen it happen before. Okay. But I've only seen it successfully happen if one person genuinely didn't like the other person. Okay. If you both liked each other and you were something and then you go to being friends, then I don't think it's a genuine friendship. Because someone's still going to want something. Yeah. But if one person didn't really like the other person and it was just a short time, then why not? Because it's starting to sound like the guy in this sense, not necessarily that only men do this, but it's starting to sound like he wants the friends with benefits. Yeah. He wants the friends with benefits situation. And honestly, girl, I would say keep it pushing. Unless you also just want to mess around with him, then I do not expect a relationship from this man. I agree. And if he agrees that he's emotionally unavailable, that's your answer right there. Oh, for sure. You don't need to take things slow. Like, just live your life. And when he's ready, he can come back. Yeah. Honestly, because one thing I started telling myself too, I like to give people the benefit of the doubt. And then you got on me for that because you were like, you like to see the best in people. Sometimes people just straight up are telling you what it is. Yeah. And you want to be in denial because you want something, but it's clearly not what you're getting. So I say drop them and just keep it pushing, baby girl. I'm sorry. That's our answer. That's probably not what you wanted to hear. But we wish you all the luck. But what do we know? We don't know that. We don't. Okay. Okay. I got one. I got a few. Do you want a longer one? Or do you want... Okay. I want a longer one. Because some of these men went in. Oh, damn. Damn, we're going through it. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, guys. But some of y'all... Okay, we got you though. Don't
worry. Yeah. Okay, how do I approach a girl that I had a crush on in high school? I currently live in a different cities, and at the moment, I'm not sure if she has a boyfriend or not. She used to somewhat post him, but lately nothing has shown on her TikTok or socials that she is with them. Only one TikTok shows she's a glimpse of a gift he gave her, and it reads, "Thank you to the sweetest man for gifting these to me." Aww. It was posted on February.
That's not that far long ago. First, I would try to make sure she's single.
How would you go? How would you recommend for him to go about it?
Well, they're in different cities.
Yeah.
So and they don't run into each other, so he has to kind of, slide. But I wouldn't say slide like creepily. I'll just like start responding to her stories. But not the heart eyes route. Just like non-sexual, non-compliments, just random things to respond and see if she responds back. Then test the waters, do something like say something cute, and if she responds back, then that's like a hint, like maybe she's interested too. What do you think?
I think you should straight up just ask her. Oh. And like, I just be like, wow. Hey. Okay, so because I feel like whenever guys are very direct with me, like I enjoy that way better than like, ooh, like, are you single? Ooh, are you trying to figure out? I don't like to play games anymore.
What's direct though? What do you want him to say?
Be like, hey, I hope you're doing good. Like, I'm in a whole different city. Like, I'm thinking about coming down to your city, even if you're not. Even if you're not coming down, like, I will make my way down.
That's a good way.
It's like, hey, I'm gonna be down there. I was thinking if you could show me around.
Yeah.
And now she's like, oh, like I'm sorry.
And catch up because they're from high school together.
Yeah. Well, he had a crush on her in high school. Not that they knew each other. Well, I don't know the situation of things, but
that's fine. He can still say catch up.
Yeah, you could if you're in a different, because first you have to figure out if she's actually into like long distance.
Yeah.
Or she's willing to do that, because would you do long distance?
No.
I tried.
It's a no from me.
I tried, but I don't think I could do it anymore. Unless they were like the love of my life.
Yeah, it would really have to be like an anomaly. I can't.
Yeah, unless you are Chris Evans trying to get at me, then I'll move forever for you, baby. You know, hey,
Lord.
Chris Evans, yes, please.
Captain America.
Come on now. Okay,
I hate you. So yeah, I agree with you. I think that's a very clever route.
Yeah.
You should do that because that's not super creepy. That's not super straightforward, but still enough.
It's like, you will notice. I feel like girls are very like, we don't make it clear, but we make it obvious that we don't want to hang out a lot. Like if a girl tells you, oh, I'll see, or oh, like not today, but someday, no. And she doesn't give you, hey, I'm free Friday, that means she does not want to go out with you.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
And
I suck at that.
Really?
I just keep keep moving the date till it eventually doesn't
die up.
Yeah. But yeah. And if she responds with, oh yeah, super down, let me know when you're coming, like, okay, then she's probably single or a cheater. I don't know.
I forgot about that option.
Yeah, but I mean that's up to you if you
want. But good women don't cheat.
Yeah.
Women don't cheat.
Oh Lord, another topic.
Okay. Do you have a next one?
Okay. This is like a deep one.
Okay.
Can you please talk about how hard it is to break up with a genuinely good guy who you love, but it's not meant to be?
Oh.
Have you been in that situation?
Oh, for sure. I've been on both sides of like them breaking up with me and me breaking up with them.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me think about it. The one I can think of is them breaking up with me automatically.
Okay. When did this happen? I don't remember this.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Oh,
I didn't even have to give you the name. So pretty much what had happened. You know what? Fuck it. I don't care. Oops. So pretty much what had happened was
she's really sharing things vulnerable
guys. Today. So pretty much what ended up happening was that I was in a relationship last year, halfway through last year, and I ended up moving like out of the city for this guy, and I remember like sharing it to Melania, and I was like, what? So I was in deep for this man. This is the first time I ever moved for anyone.
Yeah.
And honestly, like the relationship was perfect. Like we never fought, we never did anything, but I feel like because we didn't, we were both in different emotional levels. I was definitely more into him than he was into me. And I think he got paranoid in the sense of like, oh my God, I'm feeling a little bit more than I want to, and I'm not used to this. Let me run away. And so he felt really bad having to break up with me because of the fact that I have moved. Like I moved the whole city for you. He knew he met his parents, and I think it was the guilt also that like got to him of I'm really breaking this girl's heart and she didn't do anything, you know? Yeah. And honestly, being on that receiving end of things, it is fucked up. It is fucked up, and it took me a long time to realize that he did like mess me up for some time. But even though I had all my friends tell me like, hey, like that was fucked up, I was in denial of like, no, he's like such a great guy. He's such a great guy. And I didn't want you or any of my friends to think he was a bad guy because he's not. And I still have a lot of appreciation for him. And honestly, I really, really appreciate him breaking up with me. Really? And now looking back at it, my life has progressed so much from that instance that if I knew I would have stayed with him, I probably would have still been in the other city. And I probably would not have been happy. Yeah. And now, like, my life has progressed so much that I'm extremely, like, appreciative of that. But it sucks. And it sucks because, like, I feel like nothing really happened. But you know, it just had to happen.
Damn. Yeah. That is so tough. Honestly. I know. Receiving end, like, both is tough, honestly.
Have you broken up?
Yes. Okay. I've been on the other side.
Damn.
No. Where I think, like, we were both definitely still in love. Okay. But it just, something was missing and it just, like, wasn't meant to be. But he really didn't do anything wrong. Like, he was a good guy, great guy. Highly recommend if y'all know him. Go on. He will treat you great. You know. He definitely.
You go king.
You go king. He definitely treated me so well. It was like such a beautiful relationship, and I'm thankful for that experience. But like, it was just like, I don't know. It just like going through it was so hard. And like, I think the advice is, you think, okay, because they didn't do anything wrong, you want to still be friends with them because they're a good person. And we did that. And for a year, it was just like blurred lines and like, it just wasn't healthy. And we never really truly healed until we went no contact. And then we went no contact. And then, we went no contact, but we're still cordial, but we don't talk like every day. We don't text like that. If need be, like he's always there or I'm always there, but we don't need to be in each other's lives like that. And that is like the only way to heal. Cause it is hard still. Cause you're just like, nothing happened. Why can't this be? Like, it's just a sucky situation.
Honestly, it's better if you break up with them than stick around like you did, you know? Yeah. Because I feel like when they broke up with me, I have this automatic, like, I need to get out of his situation. I'm not wanted. So I didn't do the lingering as much as you did. Yeah. And it also, because I moved out right the very day of that we had that conversation. I moved out.
There's also distance. Like,
no, it definitely helped me. So I'm pretty sure it was a little bit harder for you in that sense.
Yeah, but I should have just kept the boundary. But now I know, like being friends with your ex is not the move. It really isn't, unless you never genuinely like them. But yeah.
I mean, the past is the past and it is what it is sometimes, but this time always like heals a lot of wounds. So give it some time.
It's cliche, but it's true.
Yeah, it is very true. But yeah, that was a great question actually. I really liked that one. Okay. So
yeah, you go.
I like this one.
Okay.
What would you do? My girlfriend keeps dropping hints of marriage, but I've said I didn't from the beginning.
Oh, how long have they been together?
I have no clue. That's all he said.
What do I think? Girl, I'm sorry. He told you exactly what he wanted. You cannot change men. That's one thing. If they want to change themselves, okay. But you cannot go into a relationship thinking, oh, I can change him. No. I'm not saying he can't change, but he told you from the beginning.
Yeah, that's a sticky situation to be in, though. Because I feel like people do evolve and people do change, but you cannot expect them to, like, if you agree to something at the very beginning, I don't think you should expect of them to change their thoughts if you change yours later down the line. And the same thing with like kids. You know how like a lot of people are just like, I don't want to have kids. I don't want to have kids. And me and you are very strong in that, like, we really, you know, are iffy when it comes to the kid situation. I feel like my mentality has changed a little to if I meet the right guy, which would be, he would have to be a saint to get a kid out of me. But I'm a little bit more open to the idea. But if not, then I'm just okay with never having kids, you know? And I think that has developed a little bit over time. But I also don't really have like a maternal instinct to see what my mini me would look like, you know? But I don't think you should expect people to change, especially the marriage. Marriage is a thing.
Yeah, it is, because a lot of people are very strong on it. They don't want it. Maybe they didn't have like healthy examples growing up and they never want to be in that situation. Or even if they just don't want it, like you can't force someone. And if you really want that, you need to find someone who's on board with you. Just makes things easier. Because we're not here to waste anyone's time. And I'm sorry, maybe it sounds bad, but she wasted her own time. I'm sorry. Like, how are you going to expect that? Like,
honestly, I do agree with you though. Because marriage is like a huge thing. Do you want to get married?
Well, duh. I definitely want to get married.
I want you to get married.
Oh, what is it?
I want you to have a big Indian wedding.
Oh, she just wants to be part of the wedding. I'm gonna elope so you don't get that.
I will make you a whole ceremony and you just have to show up.
I'm dead. No, one day. Well, oh no, the camera. I think you exhausted. It's okay. We have this. Okay, guys.
See, that's why quality is so amazing. You get two different.
Priscilla forgot to charge her camera. It's okay. We have this one, and that's all you need anyway.
Yes, that's all we need. Less editing. Perfect.
Honestly, it's gonna be a breeze. So, speaking of marriage. Okay. Yeah. This is like from a brown person. Okay. They said, pros and cons of an arranged marriage versus falling in love when it's specifically dealing with Malus, which is like Malayali, my culture, but you can still.
No, I love this.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Oh, me first?
Yeah. Explain what an arranged marriage is first.
So, well, I feel like people nowadays just think arranged marriage is just, like your parents pick you someone and you meet them wedding day, or you meet them the day before and you get married right away. That's not the case anymore. Maybe like 20, 30 years ago, sure. And I'm sure maybe some parts of India still do it. But the modern day arranged marriage is more like the parents and the family find someone for you and they give you options. Like, do you want to meet this person? Right? So in that way, you didn't pick them right away. Like they found it for you. So then you meet them. And if you like them, you go on a few dates. It's not like immediate. You still like date, but it's like technically arranged by the parents, you know? It's like
because they know each other's family and they think,
it's like that. So you do, and people think you don't have a choice. No, like you have a choice. At least when it comes to like Malayalis, like that's what I know of. But and then they want to know the difference, pros and cons. Pros and cons. I think a pro for arranged marriage is there's this concept of like when you have arranged marriage, the divorce rate is very low. Yeah. But I don't know how much the happiness rate of that marriage is. Yeah. But at the end of the day, I feel like you made an agreement and you stuck together.
I do have a question. Do you think it's low because they're actually successful marriages or because of the pressure culturally?
I think it's both. I feel like mainly the pressure because they don't like to divorce. Like it's like a shame to the community if Malayalis divorce. But I don't know. I think like it also takes away the pressure of like games. Yeah. There's no games in that. There's no like, oh, does he like me back? Oh, are we going to get married? Oh, no, you're going straight to marriage. Even if he does or doesn't like you, he's stuck with you for now. And you have to learn to work with each other. And like, that's just very interesting because it takes away that stress. Okay. You know? Yeah. Would I get one? No.
Isn't your mom trying to marry? Stop. Miss Molly, I am with you.
No.
You will find a good man for Milan.
Stop all these lies. No.
Miss Molly, I understand you want the best for your daughter. My gosh, I want the best for my friends too.
Stop. You just want the wedding. Stop. Fake. No,
I will give you gold. I will bathe you in gold. Oh, just God. Get married, please.
Literally every other day, my mom, like, not that basically other aunties are going up to her being like, oh, my son's interested, or like, oh, you should get her married off, whatever. She's been doing this since I was like 20.
Really?
Yeah, she's been doing it for my sister since she was like 19, whatever. I
need your mom to hit me up with someone. I need that type of energy in my life.
I'll tell her. Okay, but you're not going to like them because she doesn't care what they look like. Oh. She said, are they a good Christian man?
As long as they have a good heart, Malone.
You don't even know that.
Stop being so superficial.
They just need to be a good Christian man. Doesn't mean he's practicing. As long as he says he is, that's all she cares about. Doesn't care about career, looks, none of that.
Just as long, maybe
doesn't even care if he treats me right.
I'm sorry, Miss Molly.
She just wants me to get married. But yeah, literally every other day. So whoever these guys are, stop going through y'all's moms to get to my mom to get to me. Please, man.
Yeah, she does not like that. Just DM Milan. If you want Milan, just be straight up with her. She's very, very just text me.
I'll peep. Yeah. But if you're going through my mom,
and then if she likes 1 or 2 pictures, you're in. Take the hit, bro.
That's my style. But yeah, and then cons. Obviously, you don't really know the person. You don't know who you're getting. At least with dating, you have opportunity to see their habits and this and that. But a lot of times, they can become abusive. They can become a horrible, horrible person to you, or their family can be really horrible to you. And there's the pressure of being stuck. So, to each their own. What do you think?
What do I think
Would you actually get an arrangement?
Damn. I mean, I am Mexican, so my thing is, I find arranged marriages. I started learning more about them because of you. Mm-hmm. And then Netflix came out with the show.
Yeah.
And it was
it's kind of like that. How she arranges it. Yeah.
And I personally, after experiencing so much trauma with dating, I would absolutely find it interesting to see who you would match me with. You know what? Because I wouldn't view it as an arranged marriage. I would view it as whenever your friend is like, hey, put me on to this person. That's how I would see it.
Yeah.
I do think the pros is that people are more serious about what they want from it and very clear. But I do think that it's not you picking necessarily who you want or what you want in a person. Yeah. And that would translate very different to somebody else trying to hook you up with someone. Yeah. So I don't know. I think it's a very interesting thing.
It's very interesting, and it's been around for so long for a reason. So I don't think they're going to cancel arranged marriages.
Oh no, for sure. I don't think either. But it's interesting. Would I get an arranged marriage? I would love to have the options of somebody thinking that they would be a fit for me. I think I thrive more off of the idea of let me see why you think we're such good couple together. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but I feel like most cases with arranged marriages, they don't care about you and your personality. Oh. I feel like they do care about looks. Obviously, they see your pictures and stuff. And they care about family and background.
And then that's it.
Maybe I'm being ignorant, but I feel like mostly it's is it a good family? What's her culture, religion? Oh, are we the same economic status? It's not really how does she make me feel? Is she funny? Blah, blah, blah. It's very
structured.
Yeah.
But you know what I have noticed too though?
Yeah.
Because there were some studies done that they said half the time love only gets you so far.
Yeah.
Because that could also be why the compatibility, the divorce rates are so low, because just everything else in their life actually matches.
Yeah.
Because I come from a family where it's kind of, my mom always told me marry for love, marry for love.
Oh, that's so sweet.
It's sweet. But at the end of the day, it's love is very important. And, but at the same time, it's what about everything else, So I could understand too, why it's so low. And some people, it just sucks because it's so complex, especially marriage. It's so complex. It's I don't know. This is a very interesting. I think I would get an arranged marriage.
Okay, Molly, my mom, y'all heard it. I know she'd be stalking me. I know I've seen this. She wants arranged marriage. Everyone coming this way, center. She's actually
yes, please. Please,
Lord.
Mommy, help me out.
Oh, Lord. But yeah, I want to know what y'all think too. So comment below.
Yes, please.
Yes, no, whatever.
Oh, God. What do I do if my significant other hates cuddling and I really like cuddling?
Oh, my gosh. Are you a cuddler?
Me?
Yeah.
I am a cuddler.
Oh.
But I only cuddle with people like I really feel comfortable with. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously.
So, yeah.
1 to 10, how much of a cuddler are you?
Oh, I'm like a 15.
15?
Yeah, unless I get hot at night and then just let me go, you know? And then I turn my way.
Aw. Have you ever...
What?
Have you ever cuddled with someone like really skinny?
Yes, I have actually.
How was it?
It was okay. The fact is, like, I like to feel like small. Yes, I love to feel small. I love to like be swallowed in someone. Does that make sense? That's why I attempt to date like men that look like they could literally like break me in half. So, so I love like, we're not trying to body shame anybody stuff, but my preference is like, I just like somebody tall. Like, even if you're skinny, if you're tall, like, I want to feel small. And I'm already small, but I feel like I have such a big personality, and I work out too, so that like boosts my ego.
No, I had that too, because sometimes I'm like,
yeah,
I don't want to feel like I'm the stronger one.
Yeah, and I think working out also just if I feel like I could lift you very easily, that does not make me feel good.
Yeah, and you're strong, so.
I'm really strong for my size. So, yeah, I like cuddling with somebody that has a little bit more to grab to.
Wait, what was the question? Oh, how do you...
Have I cuddled with someone skinny? What do I do if my significant other hates cuddling and I really like cuddling?
Damn, I say compromise.
Compromise?
Compromise.
Compromise.
You can start with a little bit. How about like maybe not the whole body? Maybe cuddle just their arm or just their leg, or just start by just being next to each other.
Yeah.
How about that?
That could work. I don't know. I guess like your love language is like touch. So you could do other stuff besides that until or maybe like talk to them about it, you know, if it's really like an issue. But yeah.
Yeah, good question.
Yeah, great question, guys. Okay, you have a next one?
Okay, let me see. After a breakup, what is a good amount of time to process before being open to a relationship?
Ooh. After a breakup, what's a good enough time to process?
Yeah, before getting into another one.
Oh, I had an issue with this.
Oh, really?
I used to have a bad issue with
like what? You would jump?
Yeah, I would jump.
Nuh-uh.
Oh, wow. It was so bad. Don't do that, please. I do not recommend.
Like how? What's an example? How long?
Oh, so let's say I was talking to. When I started like dating, I started dating really young, and it was not the healthiest of ways. But
I'm glad you recognized that.
Oh no, it was terrible, Milan. It was terrible. Yeah. So please don't date. Take your time. Wait, I was introduced into like a really like unhealthy like dating life when I was 14, 15.
Oh, damn.
So I was seeing someone who was much older than me. He was 18, messing with a 14-year-old. Yeah. Don't do that.
Where's the pop-up? That is not funny. I'm sorry. That is messed up. Okay.
I'm gonna go cry myself.
No,
I'm just kidding. No, so pretty much I was introduced into like the dating life in a very bad style.
Okay.
But so I was with that person for about a year.
Okay.
And then right a month after we broke up, I entered a second relationship. And then after that relationship broke off, I entered another one within a month.
First off, how are you finding people you like?
No, because the two other guys I met, I had known them for years prior.
Oh.
This one guy, the very first one I unofficially dated, he was like, I was getting to meet him within the process of us dating. But the other guys I dated after him, I had known them for years.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
So y'all were friends.
So yeah, we were friends. So we were actual friends. But yeah, so I was jumping. And then after that third relationship, I was like, I need a break.
Oh,
so I took like a year and a half to really just.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but I really needed it.
Yeah. What about now? Would you say if something happened, like, do you take a long time? Like, what's a good amount of time?
A good amount of time, like after a serious relationship.
Yeah.
Let's say I was introducing myself, like introducing him to my parents and stuff, because I take that very serious. Maybe 6 to 8 months of just me, or just like, you know, like talking to like someone, or just me. But I'm not taking anybody serious until like sometime, probably within like maybe a year or so.
That's good. But I honestly feel like it depends on the relationship.
Oh, for sure.
Because women, I feel like, grieve relationships while they're still in the relationship.
Yeah.
And then they're to their last point, and then they break up, and then it's like they already had time to heal in the relationship sometimes. So it's like less time. Yeah. But sometimes what I've seen like men do is they
come back.
No, they like immediately go to the next person. Yeah. Like the rebound stuff. Yeah. You know? And
they feel it like a couple months after.
They feel it way later. Yeah. So they distract in the beginning. And not to say that women don't do that, but I've just seen a pattern with men more. But yeah, I really don't know. It just depends on you. Like, it's going to hurt in the beginning, but every day, like we said earlier, time will heal. Yeah. So one day when you don't think about them as much, that's when you know you're like healing more. And yeah, just go from there. You got this. You got this, girl. No, it was a guy. Oh, it was a guy? It was a guy. Bro, take your time. Just give it, honestly. But you know what I've noticed though? What? People do expect you to give them some time out of respect. Like the other partner. Yeah. They do not want to see you thrive within like 4 weeks. It's your life. It's your life. Honestly, you do not owe people anything. Yeah. You don't. Yeah. And that I realized after like one specific relationship, like a month after, I was like, why am I still trying to like protect you or trying to hide stuff from you so it doesn't hurt you? But I was like, you hurt me. Exactly. You know? And so it's kind of like, it's none of their business. Yeah. So do your thinking. If you need some time to like just to yourself, not really talk to anyone, take your time. Other than that, then just go and be a hoe. Okay, I have one. Okay. Girl and I have been talking, nothing too serious, but it's now come to a point where seeing each other every day, we can, every day and texting nonstop. We both like each other, but I feel like I feel harder than her. We're nothing, enjoying our single lives, but I've been simping away too hard for her. I move away in August and she knows that. I don't know what I should do in this case. Summer fling or qué? How are they single and living their lives, but then hanging out every day? If you're hanging out every day, all day, who are you hanging out with after? I don't know.
No one.
So then.
But so the issue is that
he's moving
in August. Yeah.
Is it a summer fling? I mean, I don't know. Ask her. Are you open to long distance? Like, you gotta let her know, like, you like her. Because if it's just no communication all inside your head, she's not gonna know. Sometimes people are oblivious. You gotta let them know. If that's what you want, that's what you're gonna do. Yeah. Why? You don't agree? You think it's a summer fling? I say try it out.
Honestly, okay, this is gonna be sound very bad. In my opinion,
what?
I think it should just be a summer fling.
You think so?
I think
he caught feelings. He likes it.
No, he didn't caught feelings.
Yeah, he said he's a simp for her.
He's a simp, but it doesn't mean that he caught feelings.
Girl, simp and caught feelings, yes, they go hand in hand.
I don't think so. Because I remember Big Nose.
No. Big Nose? Yeah. That's messed up. Who? I have no idea.
Mine. I'm talking about.
I really don't know. Wait. Oh, he had a big nose?
Yeah. Well,
I forgot his face.
Okay. Anyways.
Okay.
So, fuck. Where was I going with this?
Where are we like this?
I don't know.
No attention span. Oh, summer fling?
It was right after that.
Summer.
Oh, okay. Simping. It was simping. Simping going hand in hand. He used to simp for me out of just him wanting to spoil someone, and I used to spoil him back.
Yeah, but there's still feelings involved.
They were okay.
Yeah, you can't say there's zero feelings.
Okay. I guess so. I think you should just leave it as a fling.
You think so?
I think so. Especially it's 2 months. You're about to move to like
August. You're gonna
paying every day. How can you?
So what?
Paying every day. You're having a good time.
So what?
And then, yeah, you're moving, but you can't just drop like at least a conversation. I don't know.
I mean, you can bring it up. You can bring it up and be like, hey,
don't ignore it and go. Because then, like, there's so many what ifs.
If you're okay with it just being a fling, then I would say, you know.
Do you think from that message, it seems like he's okay?
I don't know. I think you probably do like her. But in my opinion, if I knew I was going to move in August, I would just move in August. Knowing the fact that, like, you're going to find people in a different city.
You think so?
It's 2 months, bro. We're halfway through July. You got a month and a half. It's fine. It'll be fine.
Damn.
People don't usually tend to show their true colors until 3 months into a relationship.
That's true.
So, come August, you're going to leave. It's fine.
I say try it out.
Really?
Yeah.
Miss Lover Girl, and I think I'm just becoming very heartless.
I know. She's becoming so cynical. It's okay. I say try it out. If you like her, if you don't, if it's like a whatever, then yeah, just leave it. Summer's fling. But if you genuinely feel like you see this person in your future, then yeah, why not? But I don't know. It's better to regret doing something than regret not doing something.
That's true. So just talk it out. A lot of issues can be just resolved if you guys just talk.
Communicate. You'd be surprised how much people don't want to communicate.
Dude, it's so annoying.
Yeah.
I'm like, tell me what you want. And then they're like, I don't know. You're like the Notebook.
Yeah.
What do you want? I don't know.
No. Girl, I've been telling you, watch Queer Ultimatum.
Okay.
Because on there, I've never seen communication issues like this. I literally, and it's insane because I'm like, how do these people deal with these people? Like, one of them, literally, when they start like arguing or something, they just leave. They're just like, I can't talk, I can't do this, I can't do, and then just keep leaving every room. And I'm like, how is this person ever supposed to have a conversation if the other one just keeps leaving? Like, they have their own traumas and stuff, of course. But I'm just like,
that's crazy.
They just keep leaving.
Has anybody walked away from you in the middle of a conversation?
No. If anything, I have. Wait, but not all the time.
Okay.
Rarely. I feel like, yeah, it's me. That's like,
you're the issue.
Actually, yeah.
The problem.
Actually,
not you talking about the show.
No, like I like tried to like break up with someone. I don't even remember, and then I had to like leave their place. I just like dropped the bomb, and I was like, yeah, I'm breaking up with you. It's over. And they were like, what do you mean? I was like, no, I have to leave. And then I just like left. Like,
did they ever try to get?
Yeah, they were like running after me. Remember, like literally, it was so dramatic for no reason. Like I was like,
oh yeah,
and then like I'm like running to the elevator, and I'm waiting for my elevator. I'm like, go, and then he just comes running, and he's like, what are you doing? I'm like, sorry, you have things to do. I have to leave. Like it was, and then he came down the elevator with me, and then
that's so awkward.
My truck. And then I'm like, sir, please close the door. I need to leave. Like he's like, no, this is not over. I'm like, yes, it like. Not the vibe.
Dude, that is always the worst when then you're trying to cut somebody off and they're like, no.
And I suck at that. I suck at ending things. Like I drag it on till there is nothing to drag on. So it was already hard for me to do that. And he was making it so hard. Like, it's okay. It's okay.
I had that happen to me too with coffee.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, yeah, this is not going to work out. And then they would come back and be like, hey, what are you up to? I'm like,
it's just hard because like I know like it's sad, but I'm just
it is sad,
best.
But it's funny low key, but it's not funny.
Yeah, we can laugh a little now. I don't know. I still feel bad. It's just
I think it's so funny.
Maybe if you were looking outside. Like,
oh yeah, somebody running. I'm gonna break up with you. Running away.
I was so awkward too. Like I was not serious. Like I was like laughing because of awkwardness.
Yeah.
Literally, we were like just sitting on the sofa, and I was like, yeah, so this is like over. I had like some makeup remover wipe, so I went and got it first, and I was like, yeah. And then like I did because I'm bad at it. I'm like, tap, okay.
Sorry, Rose, pray.
So my camera also ran out of battery. We had a little.
Yes, we're.
So can't promise it's not gonna happen again, but yeah.
We're out here struggling on our 3rd episode, but you know what? We're being consistent, y'all.
Yes.
Okay. So we have a couple more questions before the end of this video, guys.
Yes.
Thank you so much for those that decided to submit something.
Okay, next one.
There's this guy who's not the best looking, but he's so sweet and treats me so good.
Girl, if this ain't my life, no. I'm just kidding. So, I'll say this ain't my life because apparently all my friends.
She likes what I consider not to be very attractive men.
But I think they are.
Because they are
my
simps.
friends didn't think the people I was with is not cute. And
but that's fine because they're for you.
Exactly. I think if you treat me really nice and I think you're cute, I don't know. You just think they are. Well, I don't think they are just because they treat me nice. I already think they are, and it increases more.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But we just maybe don't have the same taste.
I will say.
It wasn't just you. My other friends also.
They said the same thing? Yes. So, in conclusion, Milan likes ugly men.
I don't think they're ugly. Some of y'all do, but I think they're cute. Hey,
but you know what? I will say this, girl, give that man a chance. I will say this because I am notoriously known to have really good taste in men, from what I've heard. Mm-hmm. The fact that they're still cute does not erase the fact that they've been an asshole to me. Mm-hmm. And in our success rate, we date very differently. Milan's success rate is far better than mine. I think you have way better, like, in terms of how people treat you than how they treat me. Yeah. And regardless of how good looking they were, they still did not treat me good, or they did not give me the time of day. Whenever Milan over here was being treated like a princess, and I'm like, damn, is this why? I'm just kidding.
I'm dead.
I think you should give him a chance. I think you can grow to love someone.
Yeah.
For sure.
If you're not, I don't know, it's different if you're like absolutely not attracted at all, and then it's going to be very hard for that. But if you said he's not as good looking, that means there's some part of him that's good looking. So yeah, give him a chance. Isn't that recording?
It is recording.
Okay. Yeah, you'll grow.
You can grow to love somebody, but also I feel like I've let a lot of things slide just because somebody was so good looking, or that I was attracted to them so much. Don't do that. I don't think I've been like, douches are still douches at the end of the day. No matter. And I don't know.
Love goggles are a thing, because there was someone in college where I thought he was so cute when we were hanging out, whatever. But then after, like, I ended it, I was like, he's not cute. He, like, this one, yeah. I was like, I don't know, I was really, like, analyzing things, and I was like, wow, I was
really doing charity work.
Oh my God. He was tall, but he was tall, but yeah, his face was not cute. But the thing is, like, when I was with him, like, I was like, oh, he's so cute, whatever. But then after, I'm like, no, it really is a filter.
Hello, guys. Yeah, okay, but
we have to share our mic because our mic, one of them also died. Today's just not the best filming day.
Oh, it's okay, y'all. It's okay. We're thriving through this.
We are going to finish this episode.
It's okay. I'm really loud too, so it's fine.
Actually, yeah, maybe if it's here, really then it's going to even out.
Okay, the question I was going to ask you. This is one of our final questions.
Yeah, our last question.
Can a girl be too busy with work and family and her own life? I respect if it's true, but you know.
She don't like you.
She does not like you.
She don't like you.
She does not like you. Let's be honest. Let's be real honest.
I'm busy.
Yeah.
I'm very busy right now. Mm-hmm. But if I really wanted to, I could do a little 30-minute convo.
Yeah. No, honestly, I think men specifically, don't realize two things about women. We make time for whoever we want. And two, we do spoil back. And a lot of guys have this misconception of like, oh, girls only like to receive things, But when a girl likes you, dude, she will go all out. Like, for example, one of my most simplest moments was...
Tell us.
I took this man to Austin, took him horseback riding, took him to the caverns, and then took him to a 5-star restaurant. Just because I wanted to do something nice for him. Mm-hmm. Is that simple behavior? Most definitely. But when a girl really likes you, she will like give you stuff. Like if you tell her, and I've done this too, and I caught myself doing it. If he's having a bad day, or he's like, oh, like I am missing like a pencil, you'll have your pencil the next day, you know? So
absolutely. Same here. I think my simplest moment was like his birthday.
Okay.
And I planned like a whole thing. And, you know, guys, unfortunately, don't be, you know, getting wined and dined like that. So I planned like a thing, picked him up, got him some nice roses.
Really?
Wait, did I not tell you?
You did not tell me.
Yeah,
this.
So I got him some roses, and then I had planned it's a candlelit concert, one of those. So
I've been to one of those.
Yeah,
those are cute.
And we had like the VIP experience.
So
you know,
he said nothing but the best.
Yeah. And then so we were like in the frontish row, and it was a nice little
for his birthday.
Yeah, a nice little concert, and it was like live orchestra playing and stuff.
Okay.
And then nice little dinner, coffee shop vibes after all that.
That is so cute.
I know. So if she really wanted to, she would.
Yeah. The same with men is the same with women.
Yeah. Oh, but going back to the question, maybe she is too busy. Maybe she don't want to focus, but if she wanted to, I think she would.
Honestly, I don't think anybody is too busy. Because I know very busy and successful men, and they've told me they're like, I would make stuff happen. Yeah.
It's prioritizing.
Oh, for sure. I used to work at a dental office, and what's it called? Like very successful people, and like the husband, like he just like would make time for his wife all the time. So I was like, these people are running companies, like, you know. I'm like, most definitely, I was like, my standards will not lower after this.
Yeah, I think we have time because it's charged more.
Okay, this is the
okay, fine. This is the last one.
Last one. Okay. We had this. This is gonna start the conversation we had yesterday. This is a guy saying this.
Okay.
Why I cannot hang out with a girl if she's in a relationship.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, this is the topic of, can guys have girlfriends or friends who are girls? I think if they're an attractive girl, men want to sleep with her. At the end of the day, even if they're like, yeah, we're just friends, I think the girl is making that boundary of, hey, we're friends. But if she was ever down to do something,
they would be down.
You know damn well in 1 second they're gonna be like, when and where.
You know, this is funny because I grew up with a lot of guys, but I've learned to differentiate who would want to and who wouldn't.
Yeah.
And I kind of put them to the test too. Like Moses, you got a shout out. So Moses, Toxico. I tried pranking a couple of my guy friends to see if they would like budge and sleep with me. And I would like be like, hey, like act like I was drunk and shit.
Why are you being Toxica?
Why? I would act like, because
what was the reason?
I want to clear. Honestly, I thought it was funny, and I was doing it with somebody else next to me.
Okay.
And I thought it was funny, and I also wanted to see how genuine they were, of you know. And I only do this like with like guys, and like Moses, like he's clear. He's like, "What the fuck are you on?" You know, he was like, "Dude, are you drunk?" Like, ew. Yeah. So I've learned how to differentiate like just guys that just really just want to be friends with me, and most of the times these guys that I'm actually friends with, I've known them for years, you know, and nothing has ever happened of them never tried anything with me. And it's like a brother and sister relationship, but a legit brother and sister. Because I know some people are just like, oh, he's just my brother. No, it's like a legit brother. But I do, and I was brought this point up the other day where a guy told me, he was like, I honestly believe men and women cannot be friends because I know that I personally have no girlfriends. Because if a guy has a pretty girlfriend, if he was given the chance, he would sleep with her. And coming from a guy, I was like, honestly, that is very respectable. The fact that you're,
it's a green flag.
Yeah. I do think that guys and girls can be best friends with exceptions.
Best friends?
My best friend, remember?
Oh, yeah.
I used to have a best friend. And the only reason why we stopped being best friends is because his girl got insecure.
But you don't think if you were ever wanting to do something, he wouldn't be?
No, never. Because we were raised together.
That's true. Yeah,
because my mom took care of him, you know.
It's like more family brother.
Yeah. So my whole family knew him and everything and stuff like that. So I think there's an exception, but I do think it's very hard.
Yeah.
But I will say this though. Even though I have male friends, they will never touch me. Does that make sense? Because I don't personally like to be touched.
Yeah.
And I've seen a lot of, and I made this video the other day. of like I am not friends with my girlfriend's boyfriend.
Yeah.
Because it's like a hire by situation, and then that's it. I've seen some girls that are very like or like, you know, very touchy, very playful. I don't do that. Mm-mm. I've never done that, and I've never played that.
Yeah.
And because I don't do that, if I see it, I already know somebody's intention. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. So I think girls and guys can be best friends in very specific occasions.
Very rarely. Like if you grew up together, I think the main thing is like attraction. Like if you're not attracted to them, like nothing's gonna happen. But no, I don't know. But most of these guys be like slimy with the girl stuff, because you know, like they're like waiting on the sidelines for you to get single, or like there's those cases. Not in every case. Have
you had a case where somebody you thought was just a genuine friend try to get at you?
Yeah, I feel like girls always go through that, but not like someone long term that I've been friends with forever. Because I like moved a lot, so I've always had to. Okay. I don't have too many long term like that, but yeah, it always just. But it doesn't take. It's not like a year later. It's like within the few months. You're like, oh yeah, we're just friends, and then they're like, oh, I have feelings, and I'm like, next friend.
Honestly, guys, we know you have feelings for us. Please don't. Like, we know. Half the time we know.
And she said, stop liking us.
Please stop. We just want to be friends.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think it's very obvious whenever you guys like really like us. And we kind of get an idea of it, but if we don't bring it up or reciprocate that same energy, it's because we're probably not interested.
But also, maybe this is a hot topic, but I don't think my friendships with guys are as deep as my friendships with women. So I don't care too much to have friendships with guys that deep either, because they don't really, I don't know. It's just like, it's cool, and if I need guy advice, their opinion, they're there as a perspective. But I don't feel the need to have, like, if I had to choose like top 5 friends, like they're all gonna be women, you know? Like,
honestly, I feel that after growing up really tomboy, just only having guy friends and having a sprinkle of girlfriends here or there, and then now like a good like 80-90% of my friends are women. You get so much more fulfillment with having like girl relationships, because even having those couple friends, guy friends that I've known for years now, I'm definitely not as close to them, like emotionally wise, as I am to the girls that I've been friends with now, and it's far more fulfilling.
Yeah, it's fulfilling. Girls are just there. Guys are just, you know.
Especially because I don't think there's a pressure in like not stepping over a boundary. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's like I don't have to worry about like
them liking you.
Yeah, and stuff like that. But
yeah, guys. Good topic.
So why can't you hang out with a girl if she's in a relationship? Because her man is probably, one, doesn't want you around his girlfriend, and two, she's trying to be respectful and trying to set a boundary.
Just respect it.
Yeah. Or if you're trying to hang out with her and her boyfriend. That's what I do with my guy friends too. If I know they have a girlfriend, I'm like, oh, bring her along, you know?
Yeah, no, that's respectful.
Yeah, I have nothing to hide. It's like, like it's not an issue. Like whatever we talk about, she can hear. Yeah. You know? So yeah.
And if you're really her friend, why do you want to stop their relationship?
Yeah, I don't think that would be an issue if you also want to, hang out with her. So yeah. Is that it for today?
I think that's the end of the episode. You guys, thank you so much for joining us on episode 3. Look at the consistency. Guys, make sure to follow us on our socials. And don't forget to follow 2Brownies podcast on Instagram, TikTok, and subscribe. We see the views.
We are getting pretty good views, guys, for this being our 3rd episode. And come on now. We need the subscribers. Come on. We need out here to just be thriving. And I want y'all to thrive with us so we can have.
We see you peeping, but you don't want to commit. Come on now. If you want us to answer your questions faster, go ahead and email us at 2browniespodcast@gmail.com. And we got you next episode next week. And we'll see you guys next Tuesday.
Bye.
Bye.